Tell him to ring the bell, Billy. Boy. How's everybody doing? Give it a minute, see who wants to play. I need to take a break here for a minute. Need to take a break, man. Need to take a break. Can you guys see that? I'm sweating. I know you guys are all probably thinking, are you crying? Because it looks like I'm crying, don't it? But I'm sweating. I'm sweating like a pig because I'm working in the 100% humid ass Texas weather in full-blown pants, boots, hat. My hat is drenched. All I did was, let me show you what I did. I have a cold one, man. Hell, I was working so hard, I even had to put on a pair of gloves. But I've been picking up some of these sticks. But you guys probably didn't notice because I didn't show it, but a lot of those trees were hanging down so low that when I would go around the septic tank with the pickup truck, I'd hit the roof. And with the Jeep on the trailer, I'd definitely hit the Jeep. So I cut down them leaves in this 1000% humidity weather. We got house cleaners here cleaning the house is why I'm out here doing this. Otherwise, you guys know I'd have been 100% lazy and not done a damn thing. Cleared out some of the wood out of this burn pile. I got a few more pieces to get that I'm not throwing away. And then, if you guys might remember from a previous video, there was all that wood right here. I'm not going to do anything with lattice. I'll just burn the lattice. But that lattice is what was on the steps before they did balusters. But I took all the wood and I put it in here in the shed, which meant cleaning it all off. Because what's the point of having wood just sit outside and getting soaked and wet and wet and wet? It won't be any good by the time you need to use it. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. I'm not a damn tree expert. I mean, I know trees get wet and they survive. Ooh, that poor tree. My God, I never noticed that before. I gotta go fix that, poor bastard. Look, there's a fucking big ass nail in the side of that tree. Do trees feel pain? Because I got a couple of security cameras I got to put up. Like that one there, but that's a pole. And I was thinking about screwing them right to a tree. And then I thought to myself, wait, do trees feel pain? Who do you ask? I guess you can Google it, right? Because if a tree feels pain, it is a living thing, right? If a tree feels pain, I don't want to put a screw into it. I mean, I don't want to do a tree in the on. But then I just chopped a bunch of branches off that tree. Is that like cutting its fingers off and shit? God damn! Wait a minute. I might be a bad guy after all. You know, I struggle with good and evil. I try to do good, and now I'm figuring I might be evil because I just chopped a damn tree up. But wait a minute, the branches fall off in windstorms and in rain, so it doesn't hurt the tree, right? Or wait a minute, are all my trees in pain? Guys, you in pain? You guys in pain? You need a hug? Billy needs a hug. Billy, there's water over there. Go drink some water. You look hot, boy. He's mad because he's got his freaking e-collar on because he's being an asshole. I don't know, man. It's dead tree carcasses. But what about the live trees if I'm going to screw security cameras into them? These security cameras, guys, are, by the way, are pretty damn good. I've walked them everywhere on my property. They're wireless. They're solar and wireless. I've walked them everywhere on my property, and they get signal from the Wi-Fi. Not just signal, but they get strong signal. So I'm gonna put a few up around the property just to keep an eye on things while I'm, trucking, of course. I got so much work to do on this property before I can retire. I think it's going to take me until I retire to pick up all these sticks. How the hell do you pick up sticks like this? I guess I can rake them, right? God damn, why are the sticks falling down? And I'm going to be putting rock in all right here. When I put rock in, I won't be able to rake the sticks. Look at the sand. My ground is so sandy that rain, you can see where it came down, the water, and just worked its way, snaked its way down. I don't know. I'm gonna get somebody in here to look at this ground and tell me what I need to do to make rocks stay right there. I'm no expert on it, but my neighbor across the street said that if I just throw rocks down, it ends up in her driveway, because the old owner did the same thing. They threw rocks down and they just washed out during storms. I didn't think I was on that much of a slant. It don't look like that much of a slant to me, but who am I? I'm not a geologist. Or is that a geologist? No. Joe, what am I not? Damn. I just noticed how much it's... Get away, bug. How much it's washed out right there. You can see that stick, I believe that was on the... close to the ground. Yeah, it's... I'm gonna have to get a load of dirt in here and put some dirt in here and build a culvert to go around the dog kennel so it don't wash it out. That's all I need is for Billy to be able to get out. I got a burn pile, Rob. I just don't know how to use it. I got a burn. Let me show you my burn pile. I don't know. I need to get somebody over here that knows how to do a burn pile. I grew up in Southern California. You light a match in Southern California and the whole damn city burns down. So I've never had a burn pile, and I'm scared to burn anything, even though this ground is saturated as fuck. But over here, people have been stacking stuff as I have work done, and that's where the ground is burnt. So I assume there was a burn pile there, and that's why people keep throwing shit there. So now I'm throwing shit there. But looking directly above it, there's those tree branches. They're way the hell up there. I don't know, about 50 feet or so, so I guess that's okay. Or should I move the pile to right there where there's that gap? I don't know. How high above the burn pile does the leaves have to be? Now, granted, I'm not going to have... Oh, you guys want to see the Jeep? Look at that Jeep. That's a badass Jeep right there, boys. I'm not planning on having a fucking bonfire. I just want a smoldering fire that's going to burn those branches. Now, obviously, that big pile there I couldn't light right now because it would probably make a big fire. Or wouldn't it? I don't know. I see these guys with these 10 feet mountain of brush that they light on fire, and the fire is just barely smoldering. It smolders all night long. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do. Me, I was going to pick 2 or 3 pieces of sticks out, light them on fire, let them burn, then throw a couple more sticks. Is that the way I should do it? What should I do? I don't know. Joe says, David, you should look at historical floodplain data for your problem. Yeah, no, it's not a, Joe, it's not a floodplain. What had happened is we've had unprecedented rains here. You know, the kind of rains you get once every couple of years. And the last like 30 years, they've had to close the dam so you couldn't drive over it twice. And since I moved in when did I move in? In March, April, some shit like that. they've closed it twice since then because of the rains. So yeah, no, we're not on a floodplain or anything like that. That's one of the things that gets researched in title, because your insurance company needs to know it, they won't insure you, or you have to get special flood insurance. And this is not a flood zone. This is just we had a lot of rain. I mean, like 6 inches an hour and shit. It was crazy. So we got a lot of washout. That used to happen to us once every couple years in California. We'd get monsoon rains, and it used to wash my damn backyard out, and I'd have to go put fill dirt in. The other thing is this is very sandy soil here, so it moves around real easy in the weather. But I appreciate your concern, Joe. Trust me, whenever I've bought in a house, and I've bought shit, let me think. Tuscany, Shenandoah Valley, Palmdale, Louisiana. This is my 7th property I've bought, and every single property, yeah, we looked. Is it on a fault line? Is it in a fire zone? Is it in a flood zone? We look for all that. Not necessarily would it deter us from buying, but yes, depending on what it was, it would. But I want to make sure I have proper insurance, because if you live in a flood zone and you get flooded out and you don't have special flood insurance, you're fucked. And there's those act of God clauses in insurance. We don't cover acts of God. What if you don't believe in God? I would take them to court and I'd say, you know what, prove God before you can tell me that you don't cover an act of God. And I'm not saying whether I believe in God or not. I'm just saying you ain't getting out of an insurance claim by pulling that bullshit. I'm going to get the coronavirus. Can you guys believe when COVID came out, the coronavirus? The corona beer sales went down because people were afraid to get coronavirus from it. How stupid are people? I mean, think about it. These are your friends, neighbors, sons, daughters, mothers, grandfathers that would think something stupid like that. I'm going to get a virus from a beer because it's named the same. I got to get my leaf blower and blow off all these steps. But I got to finish picking up these twigs. It's a lot of work, man. See, my gardener, he came today, and this is how he leaves it, because he just mows, blows, and goes. He doesn't do any yard maintenance, not for what I'm paying him. Now, I shouldn't say that. He did pick up, I cut down some of those branches, and I put them over next to the burn pile, and he took them. I don't know what he did with them, but I thought, when I seen them gone, I thought, oh, he probably threw them on the burn pile. Nope, they weren't there. What's on the burn pile now, I put there because I cut that shit down after I left, which I should be getting a bill from him any minute. He sends a thing over the internet to pay him, because a lot of times we're not here. Door sounds like a haunted house. How'd you guys see I got a free Harley Davidson sign up there. Harley Davidson motorcycles. No, I don't call them motorcycles. I just said that. Not motorcycles. Corona is gross. Tastes like salt water. I don't like salt water. I don't like drinking salt water in the ocean. You know what? Throw a minimum 1 shot to 2 shots of Canadian whiskey in it, and it really, really mellows the flavor out there, Mr. Savo. Mr. Save-A-Ho. Oh, shit. Let's see. Need a berm damage. You should look at it. Okay, did that. Only then there's wind. Only when there's 0 wind. Okay, Timothy. Southern Cali, Barrett Junction, question mark. I grew up in San Fernando Valley, and then my adult life I was in the Santa Clarita and Antelope Valley before I moved to Missouri, and now I'm here in Texas. You will need to divert the water around the rocks if possible. Yeah, see, and that's where I'd rather just hire somebody that knows about that, you know, because I wouldn't know how to divert it without. I mean, you'd have to get in here with like a some kind of a excavator or something and build like a ditch or something. I don't know. But there's a rock place up here that they're a construction company for this kind of work. And I'm going to have them come in here and show them what I got and see what they say. Because why I want rock down there is I don't want to walk in the sand. The sand gets everywhere. You track it everywhere. I mean, look at it. It's like I live on the beach. I mean, it's like you live on the beach. Now I just need the Harley. Nah, Rob, I'm done with motorcycles, man. Last motorcycle I rode, street bike anyways, I was 15 and a half years old. Once I turned 16 and got my driver's license, I was done with bikes. I'm too much of an a-hole to be on a motorcycle. I'll end up dead. Because I think everything needs to be wide open throttle. Joe says, well, the property I live at used to be a floodplain until the Corps of Engineers built a levee, but an earthquake fault line follows a sorry excuse for a river on the other side. Well, you being over there in California, you're just one big fault. Although we have tornadoes over here, so it's like, fuck, you're fucked if you do and you're fucked if you don't. Hello! How you doing?
Graduation cake. I hope you don't mind.
What is this?
Graduation cake.
Oh, who graduated?
My daughter.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah. Graduated. Well, congratulations. Right on.
She graduated last night.
Nice. I seen that sign. I was like, okay, somebody graduated. Right on.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Oh, here comes the monster.
Get out. No, no. No, Ocean. No.
That's funny. Ocean listens. I wish my dog listened.
It took her a long time to figure it out.
Right. Oh, man. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
All right.
I've got plenty more where that comes from.
Tell her I said congratulations.
I will do.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you. Okay, that was the neighbor across the street. Her daughter graduated school there. That's pretty cool. Brought me some cake. Now you just need, okay, I got that. All right. But I don't know. Maybe I need to fly Joe out here for a week to help me rake. You got nothing better to do, right, Joe? Oh man, look at this shit. I wonder if the leaf blower would blow those sticks. No, it'd blow the dirt everywhere. I mean, look, there's sticks everywhere. I guess that was from the wind. I guess it was from the heavy winds that must have blew through here. I mean, there was big branches down over here. I mean, I picked up a lot of stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and Trucking with David H on Facebook.